Hey, hold up. Fred made this?
What's up, everybody? We're off the field with Isaiah Robinson. We got a special show for you guys today. We got the Young Money Millionaires movement going on right now. We got a couple of special guests from the movement to talk about what it is in the financial services world. So get into it. We're going to start off with tell you guys who these people are. We got Abden Twilly, financial freedom soldier from Fort Worth, Texas. We got Latanya Ivan, the quiet storm from Memphis, Tennessee. We got Shavonna Chase, the firecracker, still from Canada, all the way from Canada. We got India Harvey, the dynamic loudmouth. And now I want you guys to understand who they are and what they mean to this business. So we're going to start out with first Afton, financial freedom soldier. How did you even get that name?
Well, first off, thank you for that amazing introduction. I appreciate it, Mr. Isaiah Robinson. And if y'all don't notice, down in the bottom corner, he also has his off the field. So y'all get on Instagram and Facebook and look him up. He is amazing. So yeah, I came up with the idea of the name because I am an Army veteran. I used to jump out of planes a lot and enjoyed my mission in the military. And when that was over, I was kind of looking for another mission because I'm so used to helping people. That's just my heart. That's what I do. So I transitioned into the insurance business through becoming an adjuster. And through that gave me the mission to realize that there's a lot of agents out there. There are some really good ones, but there are some out there that know how to pass a test, but they don't really know how to sell a policy. I've went across a few of them that don't even know what they're selling on their policy. They would even call me up and say, "Hey, what does this mean?" I'm like, well, doesn't make any sense. So to me, that brought up a mission in my mind that I need to become the best agent that I can be for other people out there that would allow me to lock arms with them to help them with their mission with their insurance and helping them with insuring their most valuable property. To me, your most valuable property is yourself. So long story short, I got introduced into the life insurance industry, passed my test, and met Mr. Eric Robinson, who gave me this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful introduction into Experior. And from there, I just realized that this was my home. And my new mission turned into basically introducing other people and creating a unit of my own of soldiers to defend the financial freedom of families across the globe. So I understand that prosperity and wealth starts within the mind. It's a mindset and continuation in education. So that's where I want to start with and help educate other families as well as stay educated myself so that I can help other families to become financial free.
Love that, love that, love that. Now we go over here to the left, Miss Latanya Ivy, Quiet Storm. Let's hear about your story and how you found Young Money Group.
Yeah, so shout out to the Young Money Millionaires. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
And Afton, I just love your story. I mean, you're going to bless so many people. So shout out to you. And girl, let me tell you, I couldn't do it. Jumping out of plane, it's just, oh my goodness, I'm scared now just thinking about it. I got the name Quiet Storm because all my life, I was always that person in class. I would go to the back of the class. I didn't really want to be seen. I didn't want to be heard. I had so many ideas. And believe it or not, I will always be the smartest person in the class, but I wouldn't like to speak up and let people know what I knew. So I call myself the Quiet Storm because whenever I speak, I may not say much, but whenever I speak, you better believe that I have something powerful to say and that's going to benefit you in your life. And I'm just a person who can always give good advice. And when it comes to financial freedom and the Young Money Millionaires, I joined the financial services industry because I wanted an opportunity that would allow me to help my family reach financial freedom and create generational wealth. I knew that working a 9 to 5 wouldn't get us there. So even though I never even saw myself being in the financial services industry. So when the opportunity came to me, I'm like, this could be the vehicle that could lead us to that financial freedom and creating that generational wealth that I have always wanted. So it was like a no-brainer. And I'm just so excited that I was introduced to Experior. Shout out to Mr. Eric Robinson for introducing this opportunity to me. I'm so excited to be a part of this Young Money Millionaires Club because, guys, we are the pioneers of this movement. So whoever we can share this information with and whoever is blessed enough to hear this information and see it, I just want to tell you right now, you have something to be excited about. So that's my story.
Yeah. Now we moving on to Firecracker Shiv, all the way from Canada. Another pioneer for us. So talk to me about how did you find your Young Money Millionaires Club and just Experience?
How I actually found Young Money Millionaire, it was honestly by chance. I came into Experior Financial Group, realizing that there was an opportunity to not only change my life, but every single person that wants to hear and learn about new things and their like how to get to their financial freedom faster and in a better way. And Young Money, I never would have thought I would come into this type of group because how it was, my work was not working type of thing. But just by chance, I joined, and I've been searching for a group that made young people, I'm saying I'm 25, and give you an opportunity to say, yes, your dreams and what you want to accomplish, you're able to. Because many people will tell you, nah, you can't do that. Wait until you get into the real world. And when you start working, you're going to see how that's not how it works every single time. And I'll tell them, no, I'll be like, I know where I'm going to go. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I'm like, but one day I'm going to meet people that are like-minded and people that are older than me and are wiser and able and willing to share the great cookies to get you where you need to get without being stingy about it and saying, no, find your own way. So the reason why and how I got here, it's honestly a blessing. And I thank God because I'm sitting among people that are creating a movement that will change our entire generation and those to come and those before us.
Love it, love it, love it. Man, just hearing y'all testimony just moving me right now. So now we got Miss India Harvey, dynamic loudmouth.
Hey, what it do? All right, so I got the name Dynamic Loudmouth because my whole life, Young Money Millionaires is not the first team I've been on. I've been on several teams because I believe teamwork make the dream work. And I've always been a leader. I've always been like, how can I help? How can I jump to the front? And I was made the vocal coach of my cheer team the first year I joined. And they was just like, man, her voice is dynamic. It commands respect. It commands your attention. And when I was on a step team, they heard my voice and they said, man, she loud, man. She commands the room for real. So I just combined my two names because I understand that Black women are looked at to be loud and angry and things like that, but I don't ever want anybody to think just because you call me loud, I have to take the negative connotations that come with it. I'm loud and I'm proud about it. And I really didn't find Young Money Millionaires. Young Money Millionaires found me. I was working in my restaurant, and one day, shout out to the Vaughns, they came into my restaurant and I served that beautiful, lovely couple. And they were like, you sound like the type of person we need on our team. We got to get you now. So they grabbed me up and said, this is Experior, this is what you do, and you handle your business. And I was like, I could do that. They sent me on a mission, and I'm still currently on that. And I was just blessed with the opportunity to join such a great group with young people all trying to, get to not just the bag, but help other people get there as well. Because I understand how easy it is to fall into this regular trap of I have to get up and go to work, and I have to get up and do this, and I have so many responsibilities. And I feel like Experior and Young Money Millionaires has offered me the opportunity to really put my financial systems in my own hand and stop looking at other people to put things in my hand. It gave me that motivation to be the curator, not just the consumer.
Love it, love it, love it. And so for the audience and the people that's watching this show, like just a little bit more about us. off the field financial services is the fastest growing financial services company group in America right now. So like right here, this is the pioneers for Young Money, and we're just doing so much big things. So sometimes you just gotta take a look and just see like, wow, look where we are right now, but also look where we're gonna be in so much further 2-3 years from now when we impacting lives generations, and just so amazing right now what we're doing. How has the Young Money Club boot camp impacted your level of financial literacy? So right now we're doing the boot camp and you guys are all in it. So how has that impacted you guys so far?
I guess I can take this one. It has impacted me a lot because, believe it or not, like I said, a lot of this information that I'm learning, they didn't teach it to us in school. Learning about credit, that's something that I have been working on for years to come. We had a guy that came out and spoke to us about credit, and the information that he shared with us within 30 minutes to an hour was information that I've been looking for my whole entire life. So like I say, this is very powerful. I'm learning so much about financial literacy, credit, just learning about money in general, learning how you can take a life insurance policy and save money while building up a death benefit for your family. So it's amazing, y'all. I can't say that enough.
I'll go. I love the system that Dr. Mary Robinson had created for us as far as the green sheet and making it so simple. I've had people tell me, just being out and about, oh, insurance is the hardest thing to sell. Good luck, blah, blah, blah. But she makes it so simple. And then here we make it look good to the point to where people want life insurance, and people are starting now, especially with COVID and everything that happened, they're starting to see the benefit and understand the importance of life insurance. And just being around you guys and the atmosphere and the environment and meeting all of you, because I don't think without, Young Money Millionaires that we would have been able to come together like this as a young group and to inspire and empower each other. So that in itself is amazing, because I feel like with all of you guys, we can work together and build a great, great, great unit together. So I love that. Yeah.
So why do you believe financial literacy is important to you?
I think it's very important because it's something that we all need. I know there's one saying, money makes the world go round. Everybody's heard that, which is not true. The world's going to go around by itself regardless. But in and of itself, you need money to live. You need money to take care of yourself and family. And I think it's very important for everyone to leave a legacy for their children, so that they have a foundation to move from. And then when you retire, a lot of people think, oh, when I hit a certain age, I'm gonna retire. Then you see these retirees working at the cash register, greeting at Walmart, and it breaks your heart because they should have been able to retire, but unfortunately, no one had taught them financial literacy as a young age. And so I think it's great for everyone to be prepared for their future so that they can live their life peacefully and have a peace of mind, knowing that when they retire, they can actually fully retire and enjoy the rest of their life with their family. So to me, that's very important.
If I could just hop on real quick, what Afton said, people always argue if money could actually make you happy. For me, it affects everything that can make you happy. Just time spent with the family, either going on vacation, taking your family out, even just going at simple activities with the kids or just your wife or your husband. It affects everything when you don't have that financial freedom to do so.
I just wanted to add one thing. But even still, financial literacy, finances in general is the #1 cause of divorces in America. So if we can learn about financial literacy and get this information into households, it can make everything run smoother. Because like Afton said, a lot of the things that we do in life revolves around money. So why not learn about money and how to use it properly?
All right. So why is this Young Money Club movement so important to you guys? You girls. There's no guys on this call. The guys are slacking. Let me make it know. We got all these beautiful girls on the call. No guys slacking. Come on. They trying to get their money right. Y'all need to get your money right too. So
Go first. I see, personally speaking, my parents, like, I see people work 40 plus years or 30 plus years. And then when it's time to retire, it's like, it's a far stretch. And when I look at what in like the insurance companies have now for families, if you build something, if you buy like the simplest policy now for your kids, or even, for the next generation to come, they will be set up for life until the very end. So for me, I said, if we could teach that to everyone that I know or we know, our entire world will be changed. We are the leading force of all the workplaces, of everything, because everyone else is kind of going on to retirement, or they're ready just to, relax and just settle down. It's us that's going to be starting to go forward and making our world how it will be. So what will we create is up to us. So with that financial, with what we have now, I said, I'm running with it, because I could change anyone and everyone's life if they just are open to hear it.
Anybody else want to share?
Yeah, yes. If I could, sorry. Go ahead, Latanya.
Well, I'll be real quick. I was just going to say this movement is important to me because I feel like since we're trying to reach the younger generation, we want to help everybody, but since we're trying to reach the younger generation, I feel like they need to see people that look like them. And if we can show them that, look, this is what we're doing, this is what we need to do, and this is how it's going to turn out. And once they see that we can literally change our lives first and change theirs, I feel like we'll get more people to jump on board, because again, this is a movement and we are the pioneers for this movement. So we just got to show them and meet them where they are. So.
I agree. And to piggyback on both of those, thank you. That was amazing. To me, a job is not guaranteed. And I think a lot of people rely on their job so much. And I've seen people go through, even I in my past have been through and allowed people to treat me in a certain way because I needed that job to pay my bills. Well, I've realized in my past, my mom worked for a hospital for 17 years. She was the head secretary there. And at no warning, out of nowhere, this was way before COVID, they released her from her job. All her benefits were gone. She was raising my brother and me, and we had my dad, thank God, but her life turned upside down in one moment. 17 years, you would think that they would keep her, that they would value her. And from that, it made me realize that, you cannot depend on a job, because at the end of the day, the owner is the owner. And if they need to get rid of people to save their business, which is understandable, they're going to get rid of people. And unfortunately, the people in the lower end are the ones that are going to suffer. And I think too many of us are depending on our jobs so much. And I feel like there is so much money for all of us out there to just go and get it, to the point to where I really think that people should work because they want to work and not because they have to. So this gives them that opportunity. If they want to work with us part-time, move into it full-time, what we're doing is amazing for people. We're actually helping here. You feel welcome. You feel like you're part of a family, and we're on a mission together. Plus we're winning trips and rewards, and, but we're doing it through helping other people. And so, with that being said, I just think what we're doing is amazing. And the fact that we can lock arms and do it together makes it even better.
So how will y'all describe Young Money Millionaires Club?
I love it. I love the fact that we're creating a movement, guys. Like, we're all based out in different areas, and we're able to meet together by Zoom and share our stories and inspire young people, as well as, our elders as well. I think what we're doing is amazing, and it's only going to get better from here.
I'll piggyback off of Afton. It's refreshing. It's refreshing, and it's a place where you feel safe, where you can make mistakes. Our CEO has a thing where he says, fail, first attempt in learning. You tell me a job where you could fail or make a mistake, and they're like, oh, it's okay, you could do it again, no worries, keep pushing, keep going. Woo, you're gonna get yelled at, screamed at, whatever, get a slap on the wrist. Here, they're open and they tell you, come on, try something new, do this, do that. You're never gonna know what you can or cannot do unless you try it. Fail forward, don't fail back. If you fail, okay, pick yourself up, get up and keep going. That's just how life is. And the earlier people learn that, the better for them, because then they're going to realize that it's okay to fail. So Young Money, you can't describe it in one word, but I would say refreshing, because there's no place like it here.
Facts. So this question is for you, financial freedom soldier. In your opinion, what makes Experior Financial Group different than all your other financial service companies out there? Because I know it's not the first financial service company you've been with. So what makes us different?
Oh, wow. A lot. So I'm gonna call it our practice company. Our CEO calls it his practice company too. So I was in the same place he was. And we were taught to, I know since I say this, people are going to realize what I'm talking about, but what is it? Buy term and invest the difference. So for me, when I was brought into that mindset, which is still good for some people, but it's not always going to work for everybody. So going into that company, I realized a lot of people were thinking the same thing. But then years go long, or years go on and people aren't investing, term is not always the best option for you, because when you have to renew your policy, of course, it's going to be higher to the point to where some cannot afford it. But not only that, but here it gives me a chance to learn all the types of life insurance and the reason why not one thing fits for everybody, and why there are so many different choices out there and different companies that have their different perks, and then the different types of life insurance have their different types of perks. So not only that, but comparing the prices to other companies as far as how much they charge for their life insurance, and my practice company life insurance was way higher than what it is now, than what I'm, with Experior. And they were selling term. So it's like you get more for your money here. And then not only that, but our compensation plan is amazing across the board. I haven't met anyone from any other life insurance group that has any better compensation plan, because our CEO had built this company for the agents and not for the owner, to the point to where he is not considering himself an owner, but an agent himself. So if he wants to make money, he has to work just like the rest of us. So our leadership here is amazing, especially Dr. Mary Robinson and Coach Eric Robinson. They are amazing. They will give their shirt off their back for anybody, any time of day. You need them, no matter how busy they are. You just call them, they will pick up the phone. They're here to motivate us. They're here to pour into us and teach us everything they know. And then they also are able to help us blossom and be here and have our backs. It's a family here. I didn't feel that. I've felt it kind of in the other practice group or the practice place, but here it's more. It's more. You have more opportunity, more room to stretch out in the growth. So hands down, this is, to me, the best place to be if you're wanting to get in this industry.
Definitely. So on this show, I give all my guests a little trivia, 5-question trivia. So right now, today for you guys trivia, I went back in some of the classes that we was doing for the boot camp and asked some of those questions. So let's see if you guys remember. When the money supply increases, normally interest rate will what? A, increase, B, decrease, C, remain the same, or D, shift left?
I think it's decrease.
Yeah, I think you're right,
Yeah.
Shia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't unmute fast enough.
Oh, you good. We all working. Y'all all working together. Y'all versus me on this one. A commercial bank sells 10K in securities. The reserve requirement is 10%. How much of the money can the bank lend? 10%?
9.
Ooh, yeah. Good get to it. I know y'all stuck.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Good. Yeah.
I love it.
Throw it out there.
Because I know all of them are going to be US questions, and the Canadian, I'm going to be like, okay, I don't know anymore.
Millennials own what percent of small businesses in the US? A, 22, B, 31%, C, 7%, D, 13%.
C.
I think it was D.
Or 31, no?
I think it was 13%.
That's your final answer? We'll let y'all discuss as a group.
I'm pretty sure 31, because we're all shocked, I think. I could be wrong.
Answer is C, 7%.
Oh.
Oh, see.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Wow.
It is about this class. Is it's like it tells you at the bottom why your answer was wrong. So just a little insight on the boot camp. We'll go over these questions in class, and then we'll actually explain it. We have advisors and people that's been in the industry for a long time to help understand the meaning of all of this. So I just want, that's a little side note about our boot camp. What percent of the businesses fail within first 5 years? A, 50%, B, 75%, C, 35%, or D, 40%?
I think it was B, right? 75.
That's the final answer.
I remember they said two
It's
different
between
ones.
A and B.
Exactly, because they said in the first year an X amount doesn't come out, and then in year 5, yeah. I'm gonna go with A, maybe.
A it is.
No.
Woohoo!
Oh, Lord. This is the last question, I believe. Blank is the #1 cause for business. A, marketing, B, labor, C, inventory, or D, taxes?
B.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
What are some of the things you learned so far? You've seen a lot of our peers doing right or wrong with their money.
I'll say they're not saving. They're spending their money first and not paying themselves first. That's something that I have never done. But of course, that was one of the things we learned in this class or our boot camp, is that you should always pay yourself first so that you can save. Because, you know, a rainy day will come. And when it does come, you need to be prepared to have money saved.
I would say we are never taught to protect ourselves, not only with like growing your money or just like getting insurance, but just a simple emergency fund, 3 to 6 times your either monthly spending or your salary. You know, we're never taught that. So as Latanya said, when it's a rainy day, where do you pull out from? Not your emergency fund, you know?
Facts. So what are some major areas that you want to focus on helping people improve with their money or just with their life?
I'll say protecting themselves, for one, because we've all been witnessing people just pass and leave here left and right. And if their income is not protected, or if they don't have a life insurance plan in place, where is the money going to come from if you don't have a policy in place?
I just want to piggyback off of that too, because, you know, we have some amazing products here. And not only is it just life insurance, but we also teach people how to save money, how to get out of debt. And I think all of those things are very important, because if you're in debt, it's going to be hard to be able to afford certain things or afford a certain lifestyle, or to be able to put enough back for a rainy day or retirement. So we're able to help people in different aspects as far as saving money and helping them build their credit, pay off debt, and protect themselves. And I think all of those are very, very important when it comes to building a foundation, not only for yourself, but especially, later down the line when you're trying to have a family. It takes way more money. So you might want to try to be prepared before then. So yeah, that's what we do here.
I would say also, you don't want to work forever, right? Learning how your money could work for you and grow when you're sleeping. If you can make money while you sleep, that is the number one thing, because we get our paychecks and then our paycheck just pays for our bills, and we get our paycheck and it's just paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. But when we start structuring ourselves where we could learn how to make our money work for us, and then one point we could stop working when we choose to, I think that's one thing I would really love for them, all of us, to learn.
Love it. So I know you girls are trying to expand your business. So how can people reach to you or contact you?
Once I'm licensed, I'm going to be posting all my videos on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. You could call me too, or because I'm in Canada, so it might, depending on where you are, but honestly, anywhere and everywhere you could find me, or also find my peers too.
And what's your @ Say your @ so I can put it down below for them.
Yeah, my Facebook will be Shavana, and then my Instagram is @ShizzyChase. So.
What about you?
Right now, I'm only using my Facebook. Well, I have Instagram too. My Facebook name is my name, Latanya Ivy. I also give out my phone number too. I don't mind, as long as you're calling about business. I don't mind helping you.
What about you, Afton?
Agreed, the same. I'm on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm the only person with this name. So just look up Afton Twilly, or you're bound to find me. I'm the only one on this planet. So yeah, definitely hit me up and let's talk.
Cool. So people might not understand or even know that financial services is a $1.5 trillion industry. So where do you guys see yourself in the business within the next 2 to 3 years?
I'll go first. I definitely want to get that ED position here at Financial, or at Experior Financial for sure. But talking to our mentors, Mr. Eric Robinson, he put a great goal in my mind. This extends past a couple of years, but I think here, with our drive and everyone that needs our services, and not only that, but people that are going to want to join our movement, I could say all of us here could literally do $1 million a month. Yeah, so that's definitely my new all-time ultimate goal, thanks to Mr. Eric Robinson. So I think we can do it. I think everyone here can do it.
I think so too. Love it.
I would say I'm going to see myself, just as Afton said, an ED or maybe even an SED one day. I would say I'll be a millionaire, creating another sets of millionaires that want to put in that work, that their drive is to help others. That's my main point. I realized that I always wanted to be successful. Now I have a place where I can be successful, but also help others, as long as they're open to it, right? You can't be running after people that don't want it. So that's where I see myself, helping others and creating a world where everyone it's limitless. I would say it's limitless. Whatever they want to do, they're capable of doing, and not being held down by a piece of paper.
Right.
And so I see myself being the ED as well. My brand Ivy League Financial Group should be in place and well managed by then. And I also want to have at least, you said 2 to 3 years, at least 200 to 300 licensed agents by that time. So not only will I be an ED, but I will have helped at least 100 more people become ED as well. And the first millionaire in my family.
Yeah, and that's all going to happen. We're going to be rich. We're going to make it happen. So people that want to join, who would you say is the right type of person to join the Young Money movement in your mind?
Anybody that wants the opportunity, anybody that can see the opportunity, anyone that wants to help, anyone that likes to go after goals, anyone that likes to have fun, make money. You know, this is an open opportunity for everyone. And if you just want to give it a chance, if you see any type of potential in yourself, and not only in yourself, but in this business and what we're doing, come try us out, come talk to us, link arms with us, see behind scenes what we're really about. And you know, I think anybody can be successful here. We have so many different personalities just in front of us right now, and we're all making it and doing great things. So I don't think it's catered to any particular person. I think anybody here with the heart and the will can do it.
Yeah, and I'll piggyback on what Afton said. I mean, the same thing. As long as you're hungry for an opportunity to make some great money and willing to change your family's life, you can do it. No experience is necessary because, as you can see, we have great team support. We have great structure. Everything that you need to know, we're going to teach you and help you succeed. So if you're hungry for an opportunity, I say, come on and join us. And I always tell people, don't knock it till you try it.
Exactly.
For me, I would say, if you were, when you meet our CEO of the company, you'll see why, because he attracts all the greatest people that we have in our entire firm. And for me, I have never seen that in any company, nor will you ever find that in any company you'll ever work for. So not only a place where you could help people financially, help yourself financially, but you could also have a place where it's genuinely a family. Why? Because the person that built the company, him and his wife, they are people that they can't be bought, they can't be sold, they can't be anything. And you can't find that easily. So, yeah.
So what has been the hardest part of the 5 weeks financial boot camp so far that you guys have seen?
God, can you guys think of anything? It's been so much fun. I don't see anything that was so hard about it at all. You know, getting to know everyone and to see the different personalities and to link arms and to get together and learn new things and have new experiences with the financial insurance business. And I saw it as fun, purely fun and educational. I didn't see anything challenging about it. So I don't know. Do you guys have anything?
I agree. I mean, I can't think of anything hard about it. I'm always just so excited, like, oh my goodness, what are we going to talk about today? It's just so fun. So I can't think of anything. What about you, Shia?
I honestly, I'm realizing that it's real. The hardest part. I think my hardest part was realizing that, like, wow, we actually found a group that genuinely, it's like a family, and we push each other in the right way, you know. Even though we compete, we don't compare. We're always like, you know, good morning, how you guys doing? It's always just a great atmosphere. So me, the hardest part is realizing I actually found what I've been looking for so long. Yeah.
Great. So would you guys recommend this financial boot camp to anyone you know? And so
Most definitely.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Even if you want to come join us just to see, you know, what we do and to get our energy and to learn and to educate yourself and just to understand the atmosphere, definitely come join. Just take a peek. Just look at what we're doing. I promise you won't want to leave.
Exactly. I appreciate you ladies for coming on the show today and just talking about everything that we discussed and just really helping the next generation and just improving everybody's money and ultimately mental health too, because if you have money, you won't be stressing all the time about some things you need to be stressing about. So I really appreciate you for getting your knowledge and coming on today.
Thank you. And thank you, Isaiah, for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, hold up. Fred made this?